Hey guys, so hope you liked the last video introduction to data science. Now in this video we are going to talk about the stock market analysis. What is stock market analysis? Why you want to forecast these things and what are the advantages of the forecasting? So let's start the video. So first of all, stock market analysis is simply buying or exchanging or selling stocks to the another companies, and there will be a particular price for that. I mean, there are various kinds of prices. So first of all, there will be a price that is the at the end of the day they will fix the price, and this is the open price. That means the starting price will be this, and this is the highest price of that particular day, and this is the lowest price of that particular day, and this is the volume of the quantity that can be sold to the another company, and this is the particular change. This is the change with respect to the previous value. For example, consider here the value is 12,045, but now today's value is 11,926. That means there are 99 percentage value is changed. I mean, it has been decreased by 99 percentage. If in case if it is a positive sign, it has been increased with the 77. I mean, it has been increased with the by that particular value. So now let's start the video. First of all, I have been collected this data from the investing.com. So in investing.com, there are lots of stock market prices are available. And here I searched for the open source APIs also. But instead of this one, so I have used this Nifty 50. This is the company I just wants to forecast, and I just wants to use this historical data for the next 20 years. So I just collected this data from the uh, March 8, January 18, 2000 to February 18, 2020. So now this is the 20 years of the data. The daily time frame is daily. Like, I mean, it will generate values for the every day. So these are the few values and these are the few companies that is the stock market. This is the live stock marketing website. So now I collected this data from this website. After that, you have download button, and in this after this downloading button, you can export this into the CSV file. Now I just analyze. This is the file name Nifty 50 historical data.csv. This is in particular this folder datasets. So first of all, I just imported all the libraries what I want to use in this Jupyter notebook. So first of all, I have imported Pandas and NumPy. Pandas and NumPy, I already told you these two are the data analysis libraries. Matplotlib, Seaborn are the data visualization tools. So here in Pandas, the by default function will be there. So read CSV. It will read the CSV file from the given path. So I'm just giving the file path and the file name also here. After that it has been read successfully. And first of all, in the very beginning step, we have to do the data types. What type of the data is available in the initial data set? How can we convert that into the structured data set? So let's start these things. So first of all, this is the few five variables I already explained to you. Date, this is the time series data. That means data is varying with respect to the time. So here this is the February 18, 2020. This is the date format. So I just want it in a proper date format, like year, date, year, month, date. I just want this format. So for that, I just imported the datetime function. So I'm just applying a pandas datetime function, like pandas as by default function to convert that string, that object to the datetime format. So after this conversion, this is the output. Like if you see, this is the year, this is the month, this is the date. I just converted into this. Now, after this, in price, there are this is the target variable. Now we want to forecast. This is the for the next 10 days or next 7 days. What is the uh, price will be the for the Nifty 50 company? Yeah. So here, if you observe, there are commas are there. We have to remove those commas. So in pandas, this is the in by default it is a string. We are replacing that comma to nothing, and we are changing that to the float data type. So there are open, high also, low also. Similarly, I just apply the same function to the everything. So this is the final output. Now in volume, there are few words at the end of the value. If you observe, this is the K, M. What is this K and M? K means thousand, M means millions. So we just have to convert this into the proper number format. So that's why I wrote a function. It will take this number. If in case if the nothing number is there, it will return X. If in case if the end of the uh, value K is there, it will multiply that value into thousand. If M is there, it will multiply it by value by millions. If billions is there, it will multiply it by billion values. So I'm just applying for each row, I'm just applying this function. Yes, I'm just applying this function and converting that to the proper numbering format. So after that, I just converted the all the column names: date, price, open price, highest price, lowest price, total volume, percentage change. So this is the structured data set we have got it. So if you observe that K is gone and it has been converted into the proper number format. So now I just want to sort it down to because this is the 2020, this is the high, this is from the descending order. Now I want it from the ascending order. So I just converted that into the ascending order. I'm just writing a pandas code snippet to perform the sort values. By means this is the column we have to pass which has the sort, and this is the reset index. If you observe that this is the reset index, this is the index number. We are just resetting from the 0 to length of the data set. So resetting drop equals to true means it will drop all the index numbers and create a unique value for the index number. So yeah, so here I'm just removing the percentage number also because I just labeled it as a percentage change. Yeah, after that I'm checking any missing values are there. So here no missing values are there in all the columns. This is the perfect time series analysis. Now let's start the time series analysis data set. Time series analysis. Yeah. So basically in time series analysis means the data itself is varying with respect to the time. In time series analysis, there are two types of the data. One is stationary data, another one is non-stationary data. Stationary data means mean and variance are constant. In non-stationary data means mean and variance are not constant. In time series data, there are few important concepts we have to do. First one is seasonality. What is seasonality? Seasonality is the same pattern will repeat in the with respect to the time. Another one is trend. Trend means the values are continuously increasing or decreasing. So before decomposing the time series analysis, let's set the date as an index variable and just plot the data. So first of all, I have just plotted I just set the index as a date. Another one is I just plot the target variable price, and let's see using matplotlib library. So initially the data is varying from the 2000 to 2010, 2020. Initially in 2000 the values are very less. After few years the values are going to be increasing and it's continuously increasing. It is clearly shown that the values it is an upward trend. Now I would like to plot the last 5 years data because time series is relevant with the recent data only. So that's why I just plotted the last 5 years data. For that, I'm just taking the current timestamp using the datetime.now. Datetime.now it will give the current timestamp, and I'm just taking the date attribute using that pandas by default function. Another one is another we have to go back to the 5 years from the current date. For that, time delta function will be there. In the time delta function, I'm just passing the number of days. In 1 year, 365 days are there. In 5 years, 365 into 5. So we are going back 5 years. We are going 5 years back from the current timestamp. So we will get the 5 year date. That means 2015 February 19th date. So we are just filtering the data frame. The values contain between these two dates. So for that, I'm just writing a code snippet in pandas. In the pandas, we just write the conditions. I just wrote two conditions. One is I just set as an index. The date is index. I'm just checking. The date should be greater than the 2015 19th February. Another one is it should be less than the current timestamp. That means 2020 February 18th. So we will get the 5 years data frame in this variable. So I'm just plotting this variable. So here 2015 to 2020, these are the 5 years variables. These are the 5 years data frame values. Now it is shown that there is no seasonality and we are not able to extract the seasonality. In this project, there is clearly upward trend. So for that, for extracting the seasonality, I am just going back to the 1 year and I'm just observing the seasonality from the time series data. So for that, the above method has been done, but instead of going into the 5 years, I just gone back to the 1 year. So I just plotted the data from the 2019 February to 2020 February. Now in this data, 2019 February to 2019 May, one pattern is there. Again it has been increased and again it has been decreased in 2019 August. Now it seems that for every 4 months the seasonality is exists. In the main step, in the time series analysis, one of the main steps is we have to convert the data into the stationary. So the trend is exists, so we have to remove that trend. The first assumption is remove the trend and convert the data into the stationary. So for converting the data into the stationary, there are two methods are there. One is differencing, another one is log transformation. In this video, I have covered the differencing method. So we are just converting the data into stationary for the target variable. So I just took the difference for the target variable and I am just plotting it again. Now see here in this plot, the mean and variance are constant because there is an upward spike, downward spike, so that the mean and variance are constant. Now I am just creating a new column based on the difference. This is the current value. This is the previous value. Dot shift of 1 means previous value. For plotting, we are just dropping the eliminate missing values. Why we are eliminating the missing values means in the first date we do not have the previous day value. So that's why it has filled as a NA. So that's why we are dropping it as a dropping the missing values and we are just plotting it again. Now I just plot after converting the data into the stationary. I just converted this into the I just converted this data into the stationary. I just plotted it again. This is the last 1 year data, 2019 to 2020. In this data, the trend is not there, the upward trend is not there, downward trend is not there. And this is the perfect time series data analysis. For this data, we are going to perform the modeling. So I just plotted the last 2 years data also. In the next video, we are going to covering about the how to perform the time series algorithms on this seasonal stationary data set and machine learning algorithms. What are the metrics should be evaluated to perform the uh, accuracy? In the next video, we will cover all these concepts. Thank you. Hey guys, so hope you like this video. In this video, I have covered the time series analysis. In the next video, we are going to write the pipelines and how to write the machine learning algorithms and time series algorithms for the real-time data set. So I hope you like this video. So please like, share and subscribe to Data Science Enthusiast. Thank you.